Good morning to all. I am Janaki, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration in JJ College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see a topic compensation management. First, we will see the introduction of compensation management. Compensation is a systematic approach which provide monetary value to employees for their work performed in the organization. So, compensation may achieve several purposes assisting in recruitment, job performance, and job satisfaction. We can say it is a tool used by the management for variety of purpose to further the existence of the company. It may be adjusted according to the business needs, goals, and available resources within the organization. So, when will be it used? To recruit and retain qualified employees, to increase or we can say maintain the morale and job satisfaction of our employees, to reward and encourage the peak performance of our employees, to achieve an internal and external equity of an organization, to reduce turnover and encourage company loyalty, to modify the practices of unions. So, for this purpose only, we are providing a compensation. What are the components of compensation system? There are so many components. Here we are listed a few. One we can say a job description. What does mean by job description? It is a critical component of both compensation and selection systems. Job description define in writing the responsibilities of the employees, requirements for the particular job, what are the performances performed for the particular job. We can say the duties in which area and around which is environments, the rules and regulations and like this. So the description may be developed for jobs individuality or sometimes we can say a team of job workers. Second one is job analysis. It is a process of analyzing the jobs from which the job description are developed. This job analysis techniques include in the use of interviews, questionnaires and observations. Third one is job evaluation. It is a system for comparing jobs for the purpose of determining appropriate compensation levels for individual jobs or we can say the job elements. Most probably we are using four main job evaluation techniques. What are they means? One we can say a ranking method, another one classification method, then the third one we can say the factor comparison method, fourth one we can say a point method. The fourth one is pay structures. It is useful for standardizing compensation practices. Most pay structures include several grades with each grade containing a minimum salary or the wage and either step increments or we can say a grade range. The step increments are common with union positions where the pay for each job is predetermined through collective bargaining. Then the next one is salary service. So the salary may be surveyed among the company or we can say the external of the companies. How it is performed? The collection of salary and market data. It may include average salaries, inflation indicators, cost of living indicators, salary budget averages. Company may purchase result of survey conducted by the survey vendors or we can say it by themselves. When they purchase that particular salary survey means they have to know whether that survey conducted within a specific industry or across the industries. Sometimes we can say within one geographical region or across a different regional areas. Then the next one, How? You can say simply the compensation meaning. Cash and non-cash awards employees receive in exchange for their work. Effective compensation management means employees more likely to be satisfied and we can say highly motivated. Compensation perceived to be inappropriate when their performance, motivation, and satisfaction may decline dramatically. It goes down. The employee turnover or dissatisfaction, or we can say this dissatisfaction based on the pay provided to them. Reward, how the rewards are provided. We can say the rewards may be provided on two ways. One we can say financial rewards and another one we can say non-financial rewards. What do you mean by financial rewards? When the employee is motivated by the way of providing some monetary benefits. What are the monetary benefits? We can say the basic pay, increasing the basic pay, or we can say some of secondary benefits, likewise French benefits. Somewise we can say sharing the ownership of your company by the way of providing shares. So they feel they are also one of the owner of the company. Some more benefits provided to them, likewise educational allowances, hospital allowances, tour allowances, likewise. Another one type of reward is non-financial. Not only a monetary provide motivation or we can say satisfaction of the employees. Sometimes a single word can give so much of performance. Likewise, you just recognize them. It is one of your non-financial rewards. This work is done by this particular person. So such type of recognition provides higher incrementation. So the skills developed, you have updating their knowledge by the way of providing a training or a development programs. So providing some of your responsibilities in the way of current opportunities. So providing a good environment, that is a quality of work life. So these are all the types of rewards. How you define the reward management? It is concerned with the formulation and implementation of strategies and policies, the purpose of which are to reward people fairly, equitably, and consistently in accordance with the value to the organization and to help the organization to achieve its strategic goals. Yes, reward management has to be formulated and it has to be implemented. So you have to frame some of your rules and regulations. So based on that, you have to build your organizational goal. What are the concepts of reward? One, we can say reward as a wage and salary constitute a greatest single cost of doing a business. Another one we can say establishing equitable and competitive pay structure. So that is most important from attractive point of view. Second one, the organization can also hold out the possibility of varying compensation, payment of which is dependent on specific behavior. The supplementary pay benefits, it is otherwise called as fringe benefits. So it can retain the employees in organization on a long-term basis. The reward has to be carried out on various steps. One, we can say you have to develop, then implement and maintain, communicate, and it has to be evaluated. What are the functions you are performing in your reward means? Reassessment of relative job values, the design and management of pay structures, the performance management, paying for that particular performance, competence or skills required for that particular job, the provision of employee benefits and pensions, management of reward procedures. So these are all the concepts of reward. What are the objectives of compensation? One, we can say to support the achievement of organization strategic on short-term objectives, to support cultural management and organizational change, to drive and support a desired behaviors, to encourage a value-added performance of the employees, to promote continuous development in the performance and also in the organization, to compete in employment market and motivate all members of the organization, to encourage teamwork, to encourage flexibility, to provide value for the money, to achieve a fairness and equity. So for this purpose we are doing a compensation. What is contest? To make a good environment with the help of values, norms, and the management styles. To frame a organizational structure in a flexible way. Employee relations with organizations using a current technologies, operational process and working methods, management practice as a function of business strategy, culture, technology, and operations, employment practices, and we can say the external environments. What are the factors that affects the compensation policy? The supply of employees, sometimes the demand of the particular job performing employees, labors, that is in the union members, the payment ability of an organization, the productivity when it defaults, the cost of living of a society, so the government norms. These are all the factors that affects the compensation policy. To overcome this, you have to make a good compensation that will makes your employees to get company involvement and we can say a job satisfaction. Okay guys, thank you.